Salam, Kal Halalim, La Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well, who I learned this truth from, and salutations and blessings unto the hopeful elect. The title of the video is going to be on the etymology of the word bill. And the Spirit made me look this up because I was actually just wondering about it, and it turns out, you know, when you sometimes wonder about different words and you start looking up the root, the etymology, you'll discover some things, you know, as the apostles have taught us to look up words. And this no doubt turns out to be another point as to how this system, America, Babylon the Great, is the last leg of the Roman Empire, and how it upholds that Roman system. So this is from collinsdictionary.com. It says, we take a look at the etymology behind the dreaded word bill. It says, bill, the news that Apple is facing the world's largest tax bill prompts an investigation into why we use the word bill to refer to a statement of money owed. It turns out that the origins of bill can be traced to the Latin word bula, which means a rounded lump or swelling. In the days when official documents were sealed with lead, a bula was the name for the round mass that formed the seal on a document, and it later came to refer to the document itself. Indeed, in the Roman Catholic Church, the official documents issued by the Pope are still referred to as papal bulls. In later Latin, bulla became billa, and in English, billa became bill. The word can refer to various official documents, right? Because they widened that use of bill. So it can mean various official documents, such as proposed law that is brought before Parliament, right? Although it is now most commonly used for documents that request payment of money. And the reason for that is when you look a little deeper than that, you're going to find that, well, first, what's interesting is the Roman Catholic Church referred to them as papal bulls, right? And that term papal bull or bula, it really goes back to the Etruscans, which were the predecessors of the Edomite Roman Empire. The Etruscans were Japhet, right? The nation of Japhet, and this is from the Archaeological Museum, John Hopkins University. So it says gold bula, right? So it says bula or bule were pendants worn by boys to ward off evil spirits and simultaneously proclaimed their status as freeborn children. The Romans adopted the practice of wearing bula from the Etruscans. Both cultures saw children as especially vulnerable and in need of protection. The gold bula in Drum, not sure what that is, may be either Etruscan or Roman in origin, but check this out. When you go down here, it says right here, in Etruscan art, several deities are shown wearing a bula. So Esau got majority of the gods Esau worships, if not all, are him stealing, you know, that worship those gods from the other nations, such as the Canaanites, and in this case they still use it from Japhet, right? And that goes into what when they mix it with money, because the money is goes back to mammon, right? And then that was the point. The scripture I'm going to get is Revelation 13 and 15. He had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that image is that whole philosophy of democracy, you know, that Esau spreads to the four corners of the earth. Pursuant to Daniel 8 and 25, through peace he shall destroy many. Right? And then Revelation 24, and I saw the thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, So these are the steps. These people worship the beast. How do they worship the beast? They're involved in this society completely with their mind, body, and soul. They're completely interwoven, right? So neither worshipped the beast, neither his image, which is this whole way of life, this Western way of this alternative way of life. Neither had received his mark. So because you worship the image and you're interwoven with the society, you're gonna completely accept that mark when it comes. Right? It's not gonna be a question. Because look how fast these people accepted the Beetlejuice. That wasn't a question at all. You know, where do I sign up? How fast can I get it? That's how the society rolled. Now let me get that one precept that I mentioned in Daniel. I just want to get it for edification, because this shows you, like I said, man, Esau's tricky with the newspeak, with the English. He tricks you with his words, man, and he uses English as his, casting spells, basically. Right, this is Daniel 8:25, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. Craft means what? Deceitfulness, slyness, sneakiness, all his devices that he has. His bureaucracies, right? His laws, which is admiral law. You can look that up. Admiralty law, which is how he governs the law of the sea, of the ocean, which is basically a pirate, and this word bill. Every your bill has come, sir. Your bill statement of bill. All right, brothers got to pay their bills. That's witchcraft. That's intertwined with money and different gods. All right, and that's why there's that scripture. One second, I'll get back to Daniel. All right, Ecclesiasticus 27:2, as a nail sticketh fast between the joinings of the stones, so doth sin stick close between buying and selling transactions. You have iniquity, especially in this world. You can multiply that by 10. That you have sin where there is buying and selling, right? Because you have all kinds of wickedness that happens in the economy and with the corporations and businesses and all that shit. Just business in general. Daniel 8:25, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart and his mind, right? And by peace shall destroy many, which is the image. Accept democracy. It's great. Don't worry. We're gonna free you. We're gonna loan you money. Oh, your president doesn't like us. We'll get rid of him. We'll stage a coup d'état, and we'll set up somebody, right? He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand, which is Yahushua when he comes, because that's how proud this man's going to be, So, I hope you're edified. That was pretty much I had on that, But, this thing goes into these different gods, man, But there's one more part here, actually, right? So, on the Bula, actually, on the actual thing, there's a relief, as it says, of Gorgon's head. In classical mythology, the Gorgon was a female creature whose gaze could turn a person to stone. The term Gorgon derives from the Greek word gorgos, which means dreadful. So Esau uses all that, man. It typically refers to the three sisters, Thano, Uriel, and Medusa. So, these things are all witchcraft. And this society is what is Isaiah 47? Sit down in the dust. This place is on its way out. So Kahalayim Leihaw Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Chakadash, double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well, who I learned the truth from, and salutations and blessings. And unto you hopeful elect, may Yahweh Bashem Yahushai increase your faith. Shalom.